My next question has to do with love and romance. Is there such thing as a twin soul or star-crossed lovers?
Well, in a system that's binary, since this is a binary star, everyone here would have opposite. So how this kind of works is that it's basically your shadow or what's on the other side of the mirror is your twin flame. And the moment that you unite is the moment that you actually activate. So in the Toltec tradition, it's the tonal and the nagal. The moment that they unite, that's like night and day or the sun and the moon. The moment that they come together, that's when you have all your power because there's no longer like something obscure to you or where you only have half of your power. So in every tradition, there's a story about this. And so the externalized sun, the sun of the light, which we're kind of done with, has everyone looking for this person externally. But how you truly find this person, because is always a physical correspondence to everything that we're doing, is you will first have to find that being within. So once you find that being within, then you have now enacted the process of birthing that person into the physical reality, if that's what you choose, if that's your kick. Like for most people that get to that level, they realize the power in keeping things internally of that nature and not allowing that to just become an external pursuit. And let me explain why. What happens is that, let's say, for instance, at a certain point, especially on the path, you're going to need to learn how to motivate yourself, right? Because if you're not self-motivated and then you're seeing all this stuff going around you, all this negativity, quote unquote, and then you get a couple bad comments on YouTube, which we all get, especially if we're delivering some powerful message,
Oh
that
yeah.
could pretty much push you out of this whole thing because then you'll start asking yourself the question like, why am I even doing this anyway? And so, of course, if everything then is tearing you down and you don't have a way of motivating yourself, you're out for the count. So the same thing is with this whole twin flame thing, that if you don't really know how to turn yourself on, then you can't stimulate yourself. So that way you can't really unlock your whole passion power. And that's what kind of kicks off the juices within you in order to allow you to basically become erect in the reality, to where the reality actually turns you on. Your life and your existence turns you on. And then now you're in this love scenario with your life and who you are. So obviously back in the day that was like the first thing, is that you were taught to how to love yourself and how to, realize how much had been put into your existence, like your gifts, right? Just those hands, those legs, right? So what happens though is that we're in this reality again that wants to devalue the things that are most important to us, and then wants to give value to the things that basically are not even, they have no real bearing for us, right? So if you then like come unbalanced like that, if you start valuing the world more than yourself, then you actually kind of lose sight that this is actually the truth. The truth is that you're this all powerful being, and you have been taken into a spell. And spells are words, they're tones, they're vibrations. And never was words used like we're using them right now. Like this whole conversation things, like there's like a million pointless words in English. All the words that are from the ancient culture, when you speak them, they do things. And again, that's again that whole thing with, hey, I create as I speak, which is abracadabra. I create as I speak, as Raz Ka. So basically, Raz Ka is basically saying the soul of the sun, right? So that's Raz Ka, abracadabra. So it's the son of the soul. Excuse me, it's a tongue twister. The soul's emissions, or the sun's emissions, are actually creating as they emit. So this is how you should be. You should be, as you're saying things, it should be formulating things into manifestation. But if we're constantly using the words in our emissions for, I don't know, maybe I should go get a cheeseburger today, it just, none of this has any, I mean, it creates, like the magic happens, you go and get the cheeseburger, but it's not of some kind of massive magnitude that's going to change your entire existence. So again, the wording is key to understanding, the programming in itself.